Oh boy, I think I know where this is going. Oh no! Just like King Coaster in Planet Coaster. Bro, you destroyed the title! Okay then. Hello everyone, my name is Azungu, and we are going to play Planet Zoo for the first time. So let's open Sandbox, let's go to Tropical, North America, and let's begin. Now I have an extensive background in RollerCoaster Tycoon. I've played through all of RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, including the expansions. I played through all of RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, including the expansions. And I've played through all of the base RollerCoaster Tycoon 1 scenarios. I haven't done the expansions for that one yet, but I think it's safe to say I have some extensive experience with roller coaster park sim games. But this is Planet Zoo from the makers of Planet Coaster, and it seemed like a logical next step in my park management career. So let us begin. I must admit, I did do a little bit of poking around, getting used to the controls, and then when I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to get an actual animal into the park, I had to resort to watching a tutorial, which was very helpful. I think it was called Pause something? Pause Build. Yes, I watched a very helpful tutorial from Pause Build. So here we are. We have our cute little square, or rectangle. All squares are rectangles, but not all rectangles are squares. Food for thought. Let's start with building a habitat. Or actually, no, let's actually look at the animals. Let's see what we want. What do we want first? I think to start with, let's start simple, and let's go with, where is it? I want to start with a capybara, but to build a habitat for this guy, we need to know precisely what he needs. So, tropical, okay, that works. We are in a tropical environment. He doesn't have a lot of serious requirements for space or for water. Temperature 13 to 42. Well, it is 42 degrees right now, so it might be a little bit warm for him, but that's okay. The grade can't be too steep. Okay, and then species data. I don't want to delve too deep into the technicalities of this game. I am a beginner, and there's a lot of, lots of time for that later. So as I said, we're starting in Sandbox Mode. I don't know what the reception will be for this game, for this video, because it's a little bit different from my usual content. So if you enjoy this, I will absolutely delve into the career mode and produce more of these. But if this doesn't land well, I guess this will just be a one-off video, if you know what I mean. So, hey, let me edit. Where's my little editing window? Here we go. Here we go. I want to curve those ends, but I first want to... Hey! No, come back. No. What just happened? No, come back. Obviously, as you can see, I'm a bit of a beginner. So mistakes will be common, I'm afraid, but that's part of the learning experience. And I've polled my viewers many times in the past, asking if they would prefer that I really learn a game in depth before I play it, or just go in blind. And the answer is usually to go in blind, because you all like watching me suffer, I guess. So here we are, doing our best, struggling the hard way, because that's what people like, I guess. Huh, bother. Let's go 5 meters on this boy. Not 5, 4. Back down to 3. So I can curve that. Doesn't fit. Hey! Okay, so we'll do this then. Oh no, that's plenty of space. Okay. And then reconnect right here. Perfect. Now the spacing isn't quite ideal. I have no gap on this side and a little bit of extra space on this side. So I'm going to grab this. If I double click it? Yeah, no, not that. No. Select the whole thing. There we go. And scoot it forward ever so slightly. Just to get a bit of space in the back. There we go. Perfect. Now capybaras, as we know, they like water, they like mostly flat terrain, but I want to get a little fancy here. Fortunately, Planet Zoo is very similar to Planet Coaster in its controls, as I've discovered from experimenting around. So I'm somewhat accustomed to how this works. Not totally, but it'll work out. Let's push this back down a little bit. I went a little too far. Turn the intensity down. Yeah, the intensity down a little bit. We're going to have some shallow swamplands here. a little pond. Cute. And this... Actually, no. See this? This little entrance needs a full tile. And because as you can see, I messed it up. So let's restore some of that. Smooth it out. Yeah, that works. Okay, I think this will do. This should be okay. So now that we have the beginnings of a habitat situated, let's start building our facilities. So I think for that, let's maybe build out from here. Although this is meant to... Well, let me actually build the facilities first, because I don't want the guests to have access to it, because apparently walking adjacent to these facilities can have a negative effect. So nope, we're not going to deal with that. Let's go to, we want an animal trade center first of all. And based on that tutorial I watched, if you're a fan of this game, I highly recommend it. Let's go to negative impact on guests. This gives us a radius for the negative reach of this. So if we make it far enough away, then guests don't care so much about it. So we'll put that there. Animal Trade Center. That's what will give us access to actually buying animals or trading animals. I don't want chief beef. Hold on. Staff facilities. Here we go. A keeper hut. Let's start small. I'm not as you know, I'm not much of an expert. Just starting out for the first time, so let's not go overboard with those big ones. Then the quarantine is bigger by default, so well, I guess we have to deal with that. Research center, we might as well make it big, just to stay consistent with that one next to it. Staff room, oh, this is enormous, goodness. Oh well, that's fine. No, let's keep it small. Small staff room. Then we'll want a surgery. Although I probably want that adjacent to... I'm overthinking this. This is Sandbox Mode. We have unlimited funds, so let's just go crazy here. Did I get a... That was the trade center. Keeper hut. Workshop. I need a research facility. Where is that? Cool. And there we have it. Oh, look what the paths did. What the heck? I didn't want it to do that. Okay. Delete. No, that's too big. No! That's not what I meant to do. This might be easier if I just delete individual paths like this. Oh dear. There we go. Now, let's shrink this down. And oh bother. Yeah, they're all too close. I guess it's not a big deal. Let's put everything back. It was okay the way it was, I guess. No! Put it back! But why does this one not get up? I made it backwards! How could I do that? Oh, bother. There we go. I looked at the front, the window. I thought it was like a shop entrance. Nope. So, now we have that done. Now, based on the tutorial, I think what we should do now is actually hire some staff. So let me see. Zoo... Staff. Let's hire a keeper. Let's maybe pause the game so they stay put. So there's a keeper. A caretaker. A mechanic to fix up our enclosures if they get busted. And a vet. Cool. And then there's something about groups. The park's not very big, so I imagine they can't wander very far, but Mini Coward, what are you? Work zone manager? Is it raining? Oh wow, look at that! Oh, they start out as a master. Okay, well this is Sandbox Mode, so okay. Now just watching a tutorial one time isn't enough to really learn. Ah, here it is, work zones. Okay, so let's make a work zone. Let's start with, I'm not sure which buildings are which. This is the quarantine. the research center, the veterinary surgery, and a staff room. And, oh, I have multiple research centers. Heh. Well, I'll delete the small one then. Okay. And this. Boom. And we will call this Vet. Okay. Real quick, let me get rid of this because I don't need it. Inefficient? What does that mean? Whatever, doesn't matter. What has it done to my... Hey, what the heck? My path? We're just not going to look too close at that. I couldn't care less. Zoo. Close that. Work zones. So we have a work zone for the vet. Let's make another one for the keeper, which should be the enclosure. The staff room. That is the veterinary surgery. Nope. The quarantine stall. Huh. So some things... Are these yellow because they're already selected or because they're the only ones that are relevant? Now that would make sense because the research center isn't relevant, so... Animal Trade Center, quarantine, staff room, surgery? We don't want that. Keeper hut, I think that's what we want. This is for our keeper. Okay. I actually don't know what these icons... Well, obviously this one's the mechanic, but is this the vet or is this the vet? Or is this the... I don't know who's who. Mini Cowart, what are you? Exhibit food, workload, normal. Well, that doesn't tell me what you are. That's annoying. There should be a breakdown that identifies what their job, what their role is. That's so weird. Vets. Jordan Mosley. So this is the vet icon. Okay, gotcha. So the caretaker is this. The keeper is... Oh, I got it all mixed up. So your zone is the keeper. The caretaker, not so much. So I could make another zone, or I could just let them run wild. I honestly don't really know that well what I'm doing. So we'll just leave that for now. Let's look at the animal trading. We want a capybara. I can't spell. That's cap. Capybara. Nice. We have 4 available. I think the males fight, so I don't know if I want both of them, but this animal's being adopted for cash. Well, I don't plan to release it. Can I select multiple? Nope, one at a time, it looks like. This one has poor genetics. This one, oh, this one's pretty good. Okay, they're all not doing too hot. Okay, we'll get these 2 then. Adopt. Adopt. But I made a pretty big enclosure. Might as well adopt them all. Waiting in Trade Center. So they go straight to the Trade Center, or do they have to go to quarantine first? Trade Center. Open animal storage. Send them all to... Okay. There we go. Delivery is scheduled. Cool. So I think she'll go in and grab the crates and then put them into their habitat. Now if we open Capybara again, that's Cap. Why can't I select it? Interspecies enrichment. Oh, here we go. Hey, why are you just throwing the boxes? Alright, well, we got 2 capybaras. Those are huge. Nice. This is why the tutorial was so helpful. I finally actually have animals in my park. But anyway, back to what we were doing. Capybara. You like? What kind of habitat do you like? Species data. Got some fun facts. Habitat enrichment. We have a ball, ice ball, a bunch of toys. I'm not totally sure how to reach those. Maybe the caretaker takes care of that. Compatible species. Oh, hey, look, it's the greater Rheas. And a llama. This is just like the Urban Rescue Ranch. I wonder if I can put them in the same enclosure. Huh. Okay. Market for Rheas? Oh, the fertility. Oh, no. Oh, this one's robust. Not the most, well, not longevity, but the other stats are good. So let's adopt you. And this one, because the other ones are in pretty serious condition. Although, will this be too small for them, or should I build another enclosure real quick? Let me see. Can I build another barrier? Can I just copy and paste it? Or do I have to build another one from scratch? I may have to build another one from scratch, and I may have to do it quick because I just purchased those animals already. So we'll put that there. Okie daisy, hunky dory. There we go. And it's daylight. That was a cool effect. All right, connect, please. Connect. Connect! Oh, perfect. Yes. All right, so now we have another enclosure for the Rheas. Let's quickly look and see what Rheas like. The Rhea, near threatened. That's not good. It's a good thing we have, oh, they're temperate. Oh, well, better too warm than too cold, I think. Let's see. No water, a decent amount of space, 660 meters squared. So I think we have that. Okay, I think I can just go straight in. Okay. Let me select my Rheas. Animal cannot be released. That's fine. Delivery scheduled. And I saw a little warning sign. What does that mean? That it's not ready? I think we should start adding to the habitat here. So let's go to our filters. Biome. Let's go temperate for the Rheas and tropical for the capybaras. Let's go trees. Let's get a cypress tree. A couple of cypress trees. Okay, be gentle. No! What'd you throw it in the air for? Okay, whatever. So we got the bald cypress. Where can I find some more evergreen trees? I wish there were sub-filters. Let me see. Theme. Not theme. Continent? Let's go Central and South America. Here we go. That limits our options. Holly tree. Oh. Cool. Then we'll have to add some bushes. Maybe at the foot of those trees. Should that be in the enclosure or out of the enclosure? I don't know. have some younger holly trees, like the descendants of the big ones. What is this? A Budleia. It's a lot of plants and things that I'm not very familiar with, which is cool. Wild hedgerow. Hey, this reminds me of RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. That's cool. So, whereas Planet Coaster has a lot of macro projects like roller coasters and rides, it seems like this game has more emphasis on the micro projects, like detailing, building habitats. Speaking of habitats, our capybaras probably need some, hello fella, need some more bushes and such. Is there a cam for you? Oh, that's cool. Cinematic? No. Huh. That is so cool. I love that. I love that. All right, well, let's add some more bushes and stuff. This time we want it tropical. So temperate, remove that filter. Biome, tropical. Okay. We have some palm trees. Okay, maybe not the banana palm. Does this build on the ground by default? What the heck? It should be in the water. There we go. With a little bit of water in it. Cool. Brazil nut tree? What is this? Oh. That is a mighty tree. Wow. Cool. And we get some variety by the look of it. Nifty. Okay. We got some stumps and such. Maybe by the water's edge. Maybe the water damaged it, and then the zookeepers removed it. Or something. Do I have... Let me see. Do I have cattails? Cattails? No. Here we go. Cattail reeds. Nice. Yeah, that adds a level of detail I really like. Nice. Okay. So I think the goal for this video will just to get familiar with the game. You know, just build a cute little zoo. We're not going to fill out the whole freaking, you know, landscape. That'll take hours and hours and hours. I mean, we've already been recording for nearly half an hour, and this is all we have so far. So it makes sense that we're not going to go completely overboard. But we're going to have some fun with this. African daisy? Nope. Tropical. Continent. Central and South America. So as I said, the goal here is just to have a bit of fun with this and not take it too serious. Obviously, there's no money because this is Sandbox Mode. That doesn't mean I can't make mistakes, though. Mistakes will have already probably been made. So, correct me in the comments if you see me do something egregiously wrong. I'm happy to hear your feedback. And speaking of feedback, as I said, this is a little bit different from my normal content. So if you want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments, and perhaps I'll dabble in career mode. And we'll see how that runs. Now enrichment is at 0. How do I improve that? Let me see. What is this? Box animal? No, we don't want to do that. Let's see. Habitat. Ah, here we go. Food and water, beds and shelters, enrichment items. Blood scent mark? No. Let's see. Species? Are there items for each species? That's amazing. Oh, well, let me not celebrate yet. They may have categories indexed, just not the actual items for them. Capybara? Oh, let's go. We got a rubber duck. And And it floats. Of course it floats. I love that. So a couple of balls to play with. A water jet to... what is the heat map for? Oh, to cool the temperature. Okay. So these will be useful to help the capybaras cool off because it's very, very hot. 30 degrees right now. I think their limit, what was their limit? 42? Heat map turn off. Look what it did to the landscape. What the heck? Let's try to smooth it. Smooth. Yeah, get smoothified. There we go. Nice. Speaking of land, let's adjust the landscape a little bit. No, 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 no. Painting. Let's get some soil. Maybe over here in this flat area. Or no, on the sides of the hill where the grass doesn't grow as well because it's sloped. The people all looking at the capybaras, that's cool. I should probably have some donation bins and educational stuff. I'm just not really much of an expert on this, but anyway, habitat, barriers? No, I think it's habitat. Shut that down. Food enrichment? Veggie jelly cake? Why does that affect the landscape when I place it? What the heck? Underwater plant feeder? Okay, so beds and shelters, heaters and coolers. A cooler? It looks like the sprinklers are doing their job. Not for a very big radius, though. I don't think that does anything. Beds and shelters. Habitat bedding. Let's put this over in the shade of this tree. Or just use this one. So does that work as a bed? Or do I need to have an actual structure over it? I don't know. Metal basic shelter. Okay. We want shelters. Africa shelter, coop shelter. Let's see if I can filter this by species. I missed it. Capybara? Oh, it's just these. Okay. Australia shelter. Log shelter? Oh, this will do the trick. Nice. Okay, well, I'm still not really sure where all of my stuff is. Facilities, is it under here? Utilities, bins, benches, security, transport rides. Ah, here we go. Media devices and education. Habitat education stand. Place that right there. Close to the, or no, let's actually put it over here. Maybe put another one on the back side of the park. Or no, where the water is. Because this is where people are actually going to look. Now I think I select it. There we go. Cool. Cool. Hey, come back. Oh, there might be no power. Hold on. Power, yeah, I was afraid of that. Of course there's no power. Okay, that means I have to add power. So for facilities, utilities, and wind turbine, transformer, solar panel. Hey, that actually works. But does this have a negative effect on... Oh yeah, it does. But the solar panel has a good effect? Oh! Because it makes people be like, oh, look at him being environmentally responsible. Kudos to that man. What am I saying? I can put this in the enclosure, can't I? Terrain modification failed? Well, that's annoying. Fine, I'll put it over there. All right. Wait, I think I placed it backwards. Oh, no. There we go. It needs to be accessible so that people can fix it. And now, our little TV's on. Let's watch the show. Can I watch the show? There's no camera icon. Oh, well. I guess I shouldn't have expected there to be something like that. But, anyway. What is this? Visiting player alerts? Is that a person from online? Huh. Letty McCann, visiting player. I didn't know that was a thing in this game. Should I shut that off? I have no idea. Habitat 2 has no keepers assigned. Of course not, because I didn't assign it. So let me fix that. Do I go to zoo? Keepers. I think what I need is work zones. So the keeper work zone needs to include this enclosure. I said, there it goes. Okay. Same with the vet. The vet should be able to reach that too. There we go. Cool. Now we have 2 enclosures with Rheas and Capybaras. Although the capybara enclosure is obviously much better. Oh, look, they're sleeping! Oh, that's so cute. Just snoozing. Oh, look, he's doing way better. This one could be doing better. Still working on the nutrition, but yeah. Yeah, look at that. They're all doing great. Well, cool. What's next? I have no idea. Let's decorate these buildings, which look kind of meh. So let's go to construction, to architecture, subset walls, and I think I want, let me see. That's a window. Let's get a doorway. Arctic? No. Okay, filter. Theme? New world? No. Fiesta doesn't have anything. Planet Zoo. Generic stuff. I think South America has kind of become the theme of this park, even though it's built in North America, so let's see what we get. Oh, the rain is coming down stronger. I like the temple wall idea. So, doorways. And I've made a mistake. Delete that one. There we go. Give me a solid wall if you have it. That is not a solid wall. Here it is. Let's actually keep it interesting by making this asymmetrical. Which means delete those. Alright, now this is pretty short, so let's make it a little bit taller. Those are misaligned. Why did I do that? Come here. Ugh. Get up there. Do I have to hold shift for every one? Oh, there it goes. So this area will be lower, and this area will be taller. But we'll get to that, of course, once the building is done. Or once the walls are done, I mean. Oh, one of our capybaras is going to have babies. Look at that. That's cool. Come back. No, I'm not done with you. And this tree is going to be in the way, but that's alright. Alright, let's get the roof sorted out for this spot. Let's go roofs. Does it have to be thatched? Temple wall painted floor? Huh. maybe this area could be a floor, like it's a walkway. A second level. A rooftop patio? I don't know. And then the other area will have a thatched roof or something. But this is all monochrome. I may have to come back and change some things, but I'm still learning. Still learning today. Is that a little steep? Nah, I think it's good. There we go. Each one is resting on the wall. This is the same. That's 2 meters, so we want 2 meter slope. There we go. 2 meters. And stay at the same height, darn it. Come on, baby. No! There we go. Nifty. Now I could leave it with a flat roof here. Yeah, I think I'll actually do that. Let me make this a little bit shallower at the top. Okay, so that's lined up. Nice. And 1 meter. Okay, so there's that. It's very monochromatic, as I said, so maybe I'll switch it up. Let me give me a... here's an idea. Maybe this is all bamboo. Or no, this is bamboo, and then this is the solid blocks. So let me delete these walls. I know, I just put all this work into it, but that's fine. It's fine. We'll just be quick. Quick and dirty. And I'll do my best to not accidentally delete my tree. Let me in there. No. Yes. Got it. Yes. Okay, now we can grab our bamboo. Do we want the green stuff or the dry stuff? Oh, it's painted bamboo. Okay. I can't see what I'm doing. Now we want a window, which is this guy. And a doorway? Where's a doorway? Or maybe I'll break it up. Maybe this front layer will be plain. Just keep it interesting. Where's my window? Where's my windows? Oh, why is it all the way down here? That's weird. I feel like the control button's not doing anything. In RollerCoaster Tycoon 2, if you press control and point at a scenery piece, it moves this up to whatever height you're pointing at. But I have to hold shift every single time. Is there another method that I'm just not understanding? Probably, because I'm a noob. But I don't know what my deal is. Oh, so now it works. Okay. I'm confused. I don't know what I did. I just know that it's working now. Or maybe I have to hold shift and drag without placing a piece and then let go of shift. Ah, I think that's what's making it work. Okay. I missed that piece. Get out of there. Nope. Delete it. Let me delete. Nope. How do I get rid of this piece? Well, that piece. Okay, that's weird. No, let me back in. Oh, there it goes. That was harder than it should have been. Huh. Right. Okay. We done did it. So now we have this staff facilities building. I want to see, do I get windows? Awnings and fascias? Oh, that's cool. No, 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 no. How do I orient it correctly, though? If I have to do this every time I want to place one, that's going to be annoying. Much like how it is in Planet Coaster, which I don't understand. Okay, connect it there. And raise it up. Oh, bother. What's going on? What's going on here? Hey! Oh, we got the activist crowd. Oh, bother. I mean, A for realism, I guess. What is this? Hey! How do I move this? Double-clicking it doesn't do anything. Oh, there we go. Now for this one. Place one there. And there. Although I don't want one for each door, though. They all look the same. So, let me see. Facilities. Not facilities. Construction. Oh well, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to even use those. But what I originally wanted was windows. And it's gonna make me rotate it. Bro, that's so annoying. Okay, fine. Place one there. And there. Delete that one. Let's just copy and paste this one. It's rotating the wrong way. Oh, that means I have to do it again. Good enough. I don't want to fuss with that too much. It's a general aesthetic. That's what we're looking at. Now, where did the activist crowd go? Did they get swayed by how well taken care of my capybaras are? Ah, this one's not doing so hot. Their habitat needs more... How does moderate environmental welfare issues? What are those? Hard shelter. Does that mean this is too small? This may be too small, so let me delete it and build another one. Habitat. Shelters. Okay. Now we can get more of this stuff, I guess. Oh, look what I did to the ground. Good thing we can just easily smooth it. That area doesn't want to get smoothed. It's fighting me. What's right here? Fine, we'll have a ridge there. Weird. Okay, now how are we doing with this? Cleanliness, barrier status, terrain? Am I supposed to try to make these go up? Oh no, that's just the distribution. Okay. So, what does this graph indicate? Item capacity? Available food? Not very much. So do I have to feed them or does the keeper feed them? Or is my keeper overworked? I'm not sure, but we could probably fix it. Oh, there's the babies! Oh, that's adorable. Let's get a water bowl? Oh, maybe I was supposed to add these. Ha ha. Of course I was. Obstructed my foot. No, 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 no. Where is it supposed to be built? Huh. Seems like all of my flat areas are obstructed. Okay, they're all gonna snooze over there. Put one there. Water pipe. If I delete that, can I put it here? Aha, there we go. Nice. Nice. Got a couple of feeders. Well, that makes me wonder, how are the Rheas doing? Not horrible, but they probably need a house for themselves. So let's see. Rhea? Water bowl large. Just hope they don't stick their heads in it. Don't make like turkeys. I won't be happy if you do that. Water trough versus water bowl? Huh. Well, in that case, this one can get booted. Oh, here we go. There is no way you filled it with a... No. No. There is no way you're filling it with that. Just put a few drops in it? What the heck? That's goofy. Okay, then. Water stations... Is there nothing for the Rhea? Huh. Interesting. But we have a wooden basic shelter. Let's put that over. Let's see, right here. Cool. Little shelter for the Rheas to sleep in. Heaters and coolers. Now, I think they're supposed to be temperate, right? Plants, enrichment. Yeah, they're not doing super great. Hard shelter and terrain is good. Okay. So that's the welfare. Let me see what this one looks like. Oh! Why is the hard shelter not working out for them? Can they not reach it? Oh. Is this floating? Nuh-uh. Now can they reach it? I think I need a heat map. Heat map, animal welfare. They all look pretty green. These ones are not doing so hot, so they're okay. So walking into the shelter now. You gonna snooze there? Oh, no! No! We've witnessed biological warfare. Is this one floating? Do I need to scoot it down a little bit? Maybe it's okay, but let me just for good measure push it down. There we go. Okay, these Rheas need enrichment. So let's get them some stuff. Oh, I'm looking at filtered. Oh, I think I know what I'm doing wrong. That's what I was doing wrong. Rhea. Curio. What? Do Rheas like that? Okay. Weird. And I feel like a ball is a disaster waiting to happen because Rheas can be kind of dumb. They'll trip on it and break their legs or something, which would be tragic. Herb scent marker? Give them a forage box. To find their munchies in. Ooh, a sprinkler. That'll hopefully cover a large area and cool the area off. Nice. Nice. Oh no, those all became part of the shelter. Okay, take all of those back. What the heck? No, 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 no. What the heck? Exit that. I don't want those to be part of that. Let's get sprinklers that are independent of the shelter. What the heck? That's funny. Didn't mean to do that. A ball. An ice ball? I guess I'll peck at that. Munch, munch. Let's put these little balls on each corner. Does this really improve their welfare? That's so funny. Now, how fast does that take effect? If I turn our heat maps back on. Animal welfare. Not temperature. Oh, it's hot. Goodness. Very hot. Animal welfare. Oh, look at them. Now they're green. Wonderful. So yeah, we're learning. It's coming together. Not the optimal situation, but is this ball sitting on a metal plate? I thought it was a ball to like kick around. Alright. Whatever. Next, let's build some more enclosures. Let's first look at what we possibly want to add. I want to add some kangaroos. See, kangaroo. Kangaroo. Do I just have to scroll for it? I don't see a kangaroo, huh? Why am I not seeing it? Maybe it's in the one single DLC I don't have. Funny story there, as I was looking at Steam, looking at the cost of this game, I was like, oh gosh! So I went to buy the premium version, thinking it was a happy medium between deluxe and the complete version. And then I thought, let me look at Humble Bundle instead. So I looked at Humble Bundle, half the price. But I'd already hit the purchase button. But I saved myself because I was an idiot and entered my information wrong. So it failed. The transaction failed. So my failure saved me. It's like, oh, that's great. That's great. Any type, any continent. So it's all oh no, don't select that. It's all alphabetical. So where's the kangaroo? It goes from J to King Penguin. Let's see, continent. I don't see Australia on here. Huh, that's funny. I must have missed it. Oh well. So I guess we'll look at llamas. Do I have llamas? What is even the point of the search filter if it doesn't do anything? Oh, there we go. But then kangaroo. Oh! Oh! It's down here because they put the R first. Gotcha. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do it. Yes! So, for you, you need a no height, no climbing requirement, no water requirement, no depth, a decent size enclosure, boundary requirement, grade 3, greater than 9.9 feet. I assume that's because they can jump over smaller fences. Okay. if I'm reading that right. But then what is the 3 for? Grade 3? Is that an indication of... I don't know. But let's expand a bit. Let's set this to, what was this, 7? Yeah, it's 7. Okay. I like this little grid that we have going, so let's keep that, keep consistent with that. Did I just make this one bigger? Oh, that's fine. Bigger is fine because that gives us more space for bigger enclosures, slightly bigger. If it was perfectly symmetrical, something would look wrong, you know? So I don't think kangaroos require anything more fancy than wooden fences. So let's go. Barriers. Start with the gate. Let's actually do this side. Boop. Huh. That doesn't do. Come back. Uh, 2 meters? There we go. Did I say I was going to add education bins? I totally forgot. Not education bins, donation bins. Whatever I said, I forgot to do that. So we'll do that in just a minute. Let's add 2 more meters here. Switch it back to 4. There we go. This enclosure is now enclosed. Let's add some nature to it. Let's go remove that. Remove that. I want South America, not South America, Australia. That is a continent, right? Hey, where's Australia? Oceania. Oh, right. So that includes Australia and all those Pacific Islands, doesn't it? I gotcha. Well, in that case, biome. Let's go tropical because it's hot. Tree fern. Oh, that's cool. Maybe add a couple of those over here too. Although I don't know if you'll find those in a capybara habitat, so maybe not. And I just remembered that this fence needs to be taller. So select all of it. Is grade 3 this? 3 meters tall? Because a meter is bigger than 3 feet, so this will be like 10 feet or 10 to 12 feet, not, I don't even know. What was the height requirement for kangaroos? They need... Well, that's the grade though, not the enclosure height. Is that even a mechanic? Maybe I just raised it for nothing. Let's see what happens. Let me put kangaroos in here, and if they all escape, then we know that I did it wrong. Let's see how this goes. What is this? Silky oak? Variations in the oak trees. Get some bushes. Holy eucalyptus tree. Looks like lettuce. What is this? South American fallen mossy tree. And I want to reorient this a little bit. But it's so green though. I know it's mossy, but not that mossy. What the heck? Anyway, habitat. Not the right tab. Nature. King fern. But this is also wet, though. Are there more filters that give me an idea of, like, temperate or arid? Not that. Biome. Oh, desert! That's what I should have picked. So all this stuff is incorrect. So let me take all my plants back. Let's try this again with desert stuff. There we go. Not a whole lot of options, but at least it's going to look more Aussie. Hey, floating is not allowed. Yeah, okay. Then we have rocks. That's something I've kind of neglected to play around with. Hold up, no floating allowed. In the ground you go. So this should be ready for some kangaroos, I think. There's more to do with it, but in the meantime, we can... What is this? No security guard. Well, let's hire one. Security! Keep us safe, please. Yes, sir. Okay. Now, let's go to animal trading. Animal market. Resell filters. Kangaroo. Here we go. Got a male who is in Where's that little drop down that told me what their condition is? Oh, I have to click on him. I'm an idiot. Okay. This one looks good. Less good. Terrible. I guess I'll get these three. All right. Nifty. Where's my quarantine? Is that this building? The quarantine. Inefficient. Okay. Wait, come back. Animal Trade Center. Here we go. And send y'all to your new enclosure. Or am I supposed to send them here first? Maybe I'll put them there first to make sure they're not sick or anything. Not that I would know what that looks like, because I have no idea how this game works. I mean, I'm starting to get kind of an idea. Oh yeah, you fixed that. Good job. In the meantime, habitat. Let's go take that off. Red. Kangaroo. Or let me actually use this. Let me use the filter. Make it more specific. Species. Red. There we go. A large ball to kick. A rubber duck. I'm not sure what that's there for. Sprinkler. Temperature control. If we need it. Suspended forager. Do I have to hang that from a tree? No, it just sits there like that. Okay. Interesting. Herb scent marker. I don't even know what that's for. But our kangaroos should get some fresh water, I think. So let's grab the terrain. Make a little dent in the ground. There we go. Perfect! And with that, I think we can, let's see. Cleanliness has a disease risk. Uh-oh. How so? Oh, it's all the poop. I think we need to hire more staff. So, zoo, staff, how do I hire staff? Hire a keeper. I'm still confused about the difference between these two. I think the keeper cleans the inside of the stalls. So you're gonna go in? Let's see what they do. What is he doing? Inspecting habitat 1. 3 diseased animals discovered. Vet visit required. So what does he do? Just inspect it? Okay, well then maybe I need another staff then. Staff. I want a caretaker. Get in there and clean it. Why are you... What the... He was just like drifting. Okay. Which of these animals needs the vet visit? Is that you? Shelter space is critically insufficient to cover all animals. Well, huh? What do you mean? I have a big one, though. There's only a handful of you guys. Well, let's see. Let's take care of this first. Uh-oh. Well, maybe it's a good... Oh, it's a good thing I put them in there first. Maybe I should quarantine the other animals. Oh, it just went away. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. I thought it said for a second that the animal passed. I was worried. It's like, no, my baby. But nope. Anyway, I'm confuzzled. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Okay. In that case, quarantine small. Send to animal storage. They can't go straight to their shelter? Oh. Okay. We'll take care of them in a minute. Going for a nighttime swim by the look of it. Is this shelter not working because it's in the ground? This one's sleeping in it. Don't tell me they need more hard shelter space. Habitat, housing for the capybara species. Cappy Blappy. 8x4x2, 8x4x2, 8x8x2. That's huge. Oh, I got some more decorative ones. So let me get rid of this one. Does that work? Is that considered hard shelter? I have no idea. Metal basic shelter? I don't know. Okay. We'll see if that fixes it, and then we'll return to that. Let's see. Animal Trade Center. Send y'all to the zoo. To your new place. Oh, and they need a house in here, don't they? Right. Well, with that in mind, let's move the rock. Dwayne has just been demoted. Right then. Habitat. Let's go kangaroo. Species. Red kangaroo. There's a lot of red animals. Are there no houses specifically designated for red kangaroos? Huh? Hey, don't throw it, bro. Why'd you do that? Anyway, so close that. Let's go property theme, Australia. That is so big it didn't fit on my screen. Good heavens. Do they need more space than what I've provided? Because they might. Cleanliness isn't good. Let's do a little bit of editing here. Get rid of that water. There we go. So we've restored that. And, right then, I have no idea what I'm doing. Hello, kangaroos! All three of them. Oh, this looks good. Hard shelter is met. Hard shelter. Hard seltzer. Shelter. How are the cappies? Problematic cappies. Hey, it worked! Nice! Nutrition is lacking for this one, though, because they grew up so fast. Which ones can't be sold? This one's got 5 stars. Wow. Apply or remove contraceptives? Oh, that just changed. Huh. That's to keep them from reproducing, I guess. Alpha male. Oh! We got our Sigma Cappy Blappy right here. Nice. Nutrition and habitat could be better, though. So it looks like this upgrade seemed to do the trick. I'm going to make the ground actually touch it, though, because this is weird. That's not doing anything. Oh, never mind. Never mind. It is what it is. I think I want this moved. But that disconnects it, though. Never mind. What range does this cover? Oh, well. We do need a water facility. Oh! Hello! They've escaped! No! Oh, no. I don't think I can do anything about it, though, can I? How do I... Okay. About to inbreed. That's not good. Well, contraceptives. No inbreeding attention. No inbreeding allowed. Yeah, they're all on the loose! Let's see how the guests react. They're like, uh-oh, let's get some distance. Oh, I just jumped back in. Let's go 3 meters tall. Oh no, you're stuck. Oh, how the tables have turned. So, emergency animal capture, that's expensive. Where's the other one? Oh, you didn't even go back into your pen. Oh, bother. You jumped into the Rheas pen. How could you? But the Rheas had a baby! I missed it. It's little baby Karen. Where's the other kangaroo? Yeah, before you just throw him back in there, let me raise this up a little bit. How tall is that? 3 meters. So that's 1, 2. Where's the last one? Kangaroo on the loose! Or do I have them all here? Oh, there we go. We got it. Many guests think tickets are underpriced? Well, sorry to hear you don't appreciate the lack of price gouging. Let me just change that. Da 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 da. We'll make that $10. $7 for a child. Right. So, things have gone south, but then we got them all fixed. How clean is this water? I like that you can just click on it and actually see it. Let me see. Heat maps. Water. Why is this one so dirty? Oh, it's because I don't have a water cleaning facility. Oops. Well, that's easy to fix. Water treatment. We'll just hide it in there. So that'll treat that building. And this one will treat this. Let me first see negative effect. which is, where is it? Negative effect. Here it is. Okay, so this can be pretty close. Maybe I should put it in here, actually. Oh, it's so big, though. Has so much coverage. Sandbox, see if I care. Ha ha. Although, is this supposed to connect to a path? Oh, it is! Oh, bother. That means this one, which is floating in space. Oh, get me in there. That's a problem. Huh. Well, in that case, it's in bad shape, isn't it? So this building, this piece needs to be deleted. And we need to add... a, what is it? Archway. That's not what I wanted. Archway! Wonderful. Now, let's get this minimum size, staff paths. There we go. Wonderful. I don't know why it's doing that, but it is, so we're gonna do it incrementally, like this. Whereas these other ones just work. Obstructed? Obstructed my foot. Fine. It'll be inconsistent. That's funny, though. And this one has a bad radius. Let's see. Ah, but whatever. No big deal. Let's, add a path to that one, too. Nifty. Huh. I wonder if obstructing it with buildings can actually improve that. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this, the radius of this should affect the, whoops, close that. Should affect this pool over here. In fact, it covers both of them, goodness. So this one could, in theory, be deleted, but anyway. Now, these guys never got quarantined, so I wonder if I should send them all off to quarantine. You send everybody to quarantine. Or should I look at my... Do I have a inventory of animals? Not that. The, Here we go. How do I send them all to quarantine at once? Hey, I deselected them. Come back. Quick trade? No. Maybe I just have to do them one at a time. So, off to quarantine for you. Off to quarantine for you. There he is. Off to quarantine for you. And for you. I think that's all of them. The bro's a Jedi. Jedi don't run like that. Where are you going? Are you just dumping their food on the ground? What is that? Oh, bother. Oh, one more. This one right here. Oh, no, that's the one we just selected. Never mind. I think that's all of them. So send them all to quarantine. You also never went to quarantine, but maybe I should wait until the Cappies are done. Anyway, how are the Kangaroos doing? No more escaping, I hope. Looking good, looking good. Terrain, hard shelter. Huh. Anyway, plenty of space. This is a crazy rainstorm. Good grief. So I guess this area will be utilities. Let me see. Construction? Centerpieces. Ha, we have a golden llama. Speaking of llamas, I wanted to do llamas next. Question is where? Oh, the storm sucks. Let's go back to 7 wide. Let's start dabbling with larger enclosures so we can fit larger animals in them. And then something like llamas, I imagine, don't need a huge enclosure, so we could just cut that enclosure in half. Whoops. Nifty. So 2 small enclosures and 1 big enclosure. Perfect. So, what do I do next? I want llamas. Oh, go away. Llama. Hello, llama. Domesticated. From this tiny little stretch there. They don't need very much space. Pretty robust, temperature-wise. Yeah. I think we got this. Okay. Well, let's build their enclosure before we get carried away. Let's give them a nice wooden habitat. Not habitat, barrier. Wood. I love the aesthetic of the wood, but we may have to change things up and do something different for other animals. No. There we go. Perfect. An enclosure for the llamas. For Cusco and his palace and everything in between. Let's see. Facilities. Not facilities. Habitats. Let's go. Is there a llama-specific enclosure? Or an enclosure made for llamas? Or a group of animals that includes llamas? Like alpacas and camels? Let's see. L. La 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 llama. Oh, baby. African shelter. East Asia shelter. Classic shelter? Wooden basic shelter. 8x8x4. But do I want a wooden one? Oh, good grief. That is so overkill. What do I put in there? Oh, bother. There we go. A bit overkill, but llamas are bigger than some of the other animals we have. Let's give them some fresh water to play with. So, terrain. Make that a pond. Let's get some hills. Just to keep it interesting. And let's get those llamas. Mark it. Okay. Oh, the different colors. What is this for? Appeal. Oh, it's got good appeal. Okay. Well, let's pick him up. Adopt. And this one looks funky. But this one... whatever. Adopt. Waiting in trade center. Well, we don't want them in the trade center. We want them in the... we want to send them to quarantine first. So trade center. Open animal storage. How do I send them specifically to the... Huh. I want you to go not to the zoo, but to quarantine. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, send him to quarantine. Nice. And while we wait, let's build some stuff for him. We need nature, preferably South American. Let's go, let's see. What climate are they accustomed to? Grassland, taiga, temperate. So they want temperate. What was that again? Grasslands and taiga. Okay. Oh yeah, because it's all the way down there in those mountains. On the east side, or no, the west side of South America. So let's grab nature, filters. Let's go biome, temperate. And then for continent, South America. Huh? Is there nothing in here from the temperate? What the heck? Oh, it's because I was looking at rocks. Ha ha. We'll now have to go to temperate again. Let me see. Temperate. Beep. Oh, there is nothing in here. Okay. That's weird, and I can't see a thing. These trees are tall. Good grief. What the? It's a nature scene? That is wicked. Whoa. I think I'll actually stick that over here. That is sick. But anyway, back to what we were doing. Where is my... Here it is. Is that an archway? Another Brazil nut tree. Let's just place a few others to make the park look more full. Yeah. Okay. Now, have they passed quarantine? What is this? Visiting player? I don't know who this is. Happiness 0%. I didn't realize you could just do that. Just go and visit someone else's park. That's cool. Am I not understanding this? Is this an actual legitimate other player of the game online right now visiting my park? That's kind of cool. Quarantine passed. Everyone's ready. All right. So let's click on the quarantine stall. Uh-oh. Using contraception, expecting offspring. It looks like I was too late there. We might have some inbreeding. Oh, bother. Let's select our capybaras and send them back to their spot. Now, where do I see... Huh. Where's the llamas at? Am I just not able to scroll down to it? Veterinary surgery, nothing in there. Quarantine small. There they are. Okay, keeping our staff busy. I just realized our guests have nothing to eat or drink, so let's fix that. Let's get a path set up. Maybe a dark asphalt. And we'll make it longer. Okay, need a little more space for that. Okay. Facilities. Guest facilities. Food stalls. Bernie's Bakes Food Shop. I may actually have it facing the outside like this, or facing the inside so you see it from the inside. Nifty. And it's already staffed, that's good to see. Is that the only pre-built? Or no, I have a restaurant. Okay. Oceanic restaurant. I has got the seafood. Let's put that there. Food truck? That didn't work. Oh, this has to be on the path. Okay. So if that be the case, let me do something fancy here. Not the width, the length. That's not what I had in mind. No, 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 no. No! No! Oh, forget it. Mistakes were made. But they were made in jest. Facilities. Let's put our little truck there. Food truck. Cool. We got a European restaurant. Oh, that's cool. So let's actually make that face the main path. That's cool. I like that. Okay, now we're gonna want some utilities? Nope, nope. Let's go. Oh, I got transport rides we can build. Do we literally build this like you do in? Oh, it's basically Planet Coaster built in. Wow, that's cool. Okay then. Planet Coaster minus rides. You know, they could have just wrapped this all into one super game, kind of like RollerCoaster Tycoon 3. Oh, well, but anyway, facilities. Not transport rides, let's go, guest facilities? Here we go, toilets. Oh yeah, we are fleshing out this park so hard. Oh, I have to fill this myself. Oh, okay. So, where be they? Oh, that's another shell. I need an actual shop. Shelf display? Nope. Just a memento. And loony balloons, just like in Planet Coaster. Cool. I guess that's what happens when you share a franchise. You can just rip off your own games. That's so cool. Let's go. Zoo entrances? No. Drink stalls. We're going to want... Oh, it's Gulpy. Hello, Gulpy. What is this? Oh, that's the restaurant. Okay. So we got Gulpy. Pip Shot smoothies. Ah, whatever. Good enough. So there we go. This zoo is coming together wonderfully. Now, in real life, I need to go and put my shoes on and fix my hair and go to work, but I'll finish this recording tomorrow. But you're just going to see a seamless edit, so of course the music itself is playing and it'll be awkward if it just cuts off, but whatever. See you in a second. Alright, seamless integrations and awkward jumps in the music aside, we are back. I have to actually... I'm not sure what exactly we were doing. We were adding additional expansions, weren't we? This is meant to be our llama enclosure, I think. So let's go over here and see what the status is for those llamas. Oh, these guys finished. Okay. Send back to your enclosure. Here's a trade center. We have nothing in there. What was I? No, not the heat maps. What was I doing when I logged off before? This is meant to be the llama enclosure, right? Let me see. Llama. I'm pretty sure I already have llamas though, don't I? Where did I put them? Here's our kangaroos. Capybaras. Rheas. Yeah, it looks like I don't have it yet. Maybe I was about to buy them? Because they're not in here. And they're not in here. Open animal storage. Oh wait, no they are. Okay. Sent to zoo. I think I already sent them to quarantine, so let's send them to their new home. Habitat 3. Wait, no. No, that's not right. That's where the kangaroos are. Just cancel. No. Okay, mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. Hold on a second. Bring them back. Oh, well, they'll get mixed up. I'll have to fix them in a minute. What have I done? I got my enclosures confused. Alright, don't throw that crate in the ground. Don't do it. Oh, he's not doing it. Oh, they are. Bro, you just threw my llama. What'd you throw my llamas for? Okay. Move to this enclosure. And the other one also needs to be moved. Right there. Nice. Problemo solved. Now, I don't think they can jump these fences, but if they do, we'll be in trouble. But we'll have to fix that. Let's see. Not DLC. Filters. Species. LLL. Llama. We already have a shelter. Food and water. Give them a feeding trough. And, a large water bowl. Where can I put this? There we go. Heaters and coolers. How about enrichment? Oh, grab ball. But why does it come with a little planet coaster, plate coin thing? That's weird. Herb scent marker. Ooh, a rubbing pillar. Let's put that right over here somewhere. Where can I put this? There we go. Right by the water. There you go, llamas. Enjoy. Now, I think I want my kangaroos to be viewable. So let me select this panel. How do I make it see-through? Window. You make those glass. Oh, these tiles are a different size. So that's annoying. That means I have to make sure that wherever I put the windows, all of these tiles have to be the same. Or else... You know what, the 2 and the 3, that's actually kind of cool. Keeps it interesting. Let's get some windows on this side. Or maybe better yet, oh bother. Bro, why did you do this? Why have you done this to me? Okay, emergency capture of animal. This needs to be elevated, I think. Let's try 2 meters. There we go. Okay then. Is this our vet? Mr. Muscly Dude? No, he's just ignoring it. Oh, there we go. Wonderful. Problem solved. Almost, kind of. Let's see. More glasses to view through. Important alert requires attention? What could possibly require my attention? I don't believe in such things. Oh, another one escaped. He's heading over to the restaurant. Goose go! Goose go! You must tell Pachin that you're not going to destroy his home. That is the look of an animal who couldn't be bothered. Okay, emergency capture. I have unlimited funds. It's fine. So let's think about objectives. I don't want this video to go on for too long. The park is way too big for me to try to fill out the whole thing, but just as an opportunity for me to dabble and enjoy this game for the very first time, let's maybe fill out this spot right here, maybe expand a little bit more and fill out a little more area, and then go crazy with scenery on the outskirts. Or maybe actually build more enclosures on the outside? I don't know. Let's get creative here. Let's see, what do we want? What are some other popular meme animals we could use? Axolotl? Nope, we don't have those. Oh, we have monarchs. How do we expect to keep those in an enclosure, though? Huh. I don't know. Let's just browse and see what we got. Polar bears, pronghorns, antelope, puff adder. Those are poisonous. Pygmy hippopotamus. Okay. Red panda. Ooh, I know pandas. Let's go. Giant panda. And what do they need? Taiga? Temperate. So if we incorporate pandas, we'll need to have some kind of cooling mechanisms to keep it from getting too warm. Water requirements, grade 4 climb proof. Grade 4, okay. I think that means that the walls or the fences have to be more than 2 meters. And this icon, I think, indicates a wire fence is the minimum requirement. I'm guessing because I really don't know. But we don't have any of those yet, so it'll be nice to change it up. Chain link. Now, chain links wouldn't make any... Or actually, no, let's start with the actually the doorway. It wouldn't make sense for this to be rounded because it's a chain link fence. Small habitat gate. Small guest gate. Wooden habitat gate. Steel mesh. Let's see, gates. This is all we got. So that's glass. This one's small. Glass track airlock? No, stop trying to connect to those. Okay, the panda enclosure. Let's put the entrance here, facing forward. At this junction. And what is this, glass? Okay. Oh, it can actually bend. Well, let's not do that. 5. 5. And I saw some tips yesterday while I was at work. I decided to watch a little bit of YouTube tips about Planet Zoo before coming back today. And one of the recommended things I can do is actually use the terrain itself to enclose the animals. So the front will be this chain link fence. But let's get fancy back here. Let's do our best to... Oh, why is there grass coming through the path? That's ridiculous. Make a kind of we got a terrain stamping tool. What if we use this? No, 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 not in the ground. I want to stamp terrain. What is it doing? Why don't it let me build it up? I don't know what I'm doing, but it's not what we want, so let's undo this. Come on. And get rid of that grass. Here we go. Why does it zero out? Oh, that's why. I had that toggled wrong. Heh heh. Okay, we don't want it overhanging the path. That overhangs the path. Okay, and it was much too tall. Let's go back by 2. Let's go. I think each square is a meter. So if we need it at least 2 meters, then we're going to want it... Oh, I don't know. But this is really huge. We don't need it this big. Here we go. Let's go 3 meters-ish. I think it's supposed to be soil, but it looks shiny. It looks like someone's meatloaf, which I think is weird. Okay, so this as it stands right now looks really, really weird, but we're going to fix it in just a minute. Once we make it a little bit taller in some spots. Cool. Oh yeah, there we go. I don't know if the bears can climb up that steep slope. Hopefully not. If they can, then we'll have to fix it. But for now, let's just experiment with this. Now with that, let's actually push some of this down. Or no, we'll have water there. And then maybe add another chunk of land here. Okay, now let's smooth it. It's a big rock of sorts. Now how does this look once we add water to it? Okay, so that cuts off this side, except for this little corridor here. So if I can take this and push that down some more. There we go. That should restrict their exit from this side. And perhaps we'll have another bit of water. Right there. Wonderful. Now to finish this all off with fences. No, I don't want it to step up. I want it to... go into the ground. What does this do? Flat top? There we go. Wonderful. So that will stop them from exiting on that side. And that should... Well, what if I do it... Oh, wait, no, not glass. No, 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 no. Wire mesh or chain link. That'll do the trick. Nice. Although I would like to see the support the pole here, so let me shrink this. There it is. Wonderful. Now I think this will keep them contained. Let me see. This spot makes me slightly nervous, but I don't think they'll climb too much. Many guests think tickets are overpriced? Overpriced my butt, just wait and see. Wait till you see my new attraction. Pandas. Market. Oh, bother. Okay, this one, giant panda, is in pretty good shape. Not so much this one. Okay, the boys are in bad shape. The girls are in great shape. That's weird. So let's pick up this one. Adopt. And adopt this one. So 2 pandas. Nice. Now let's find them in here. Open animal storage. Send to zoo. Send them to quarantine. To be checked over to make sure they're not sick or anything. Now we have more work to do here. This should be temperate. What does it say again? Temperate, taiga. Okay. Let's see. Nature. Filters. Continent. Asia. Biome. Temperate. Apple tree. Okay. What we really want is bamboo. Without caps lock on, please. Bamboo. Oh, baby, let's go. What is this, fountain bamboo? Not sure what that means, but a bit of variety will be good, I think. So yeah, already this looks way better than the other enclosures, and I'm not even done yet. So, delete bamboo, blam blue, autumn leaf litter. Well, it's not autumn, so... Oh, azaleas. Those all look too cultivated. Basket fern? Huh? I think that's supposed to be built horizontal on something. That's funny. Beech sapling? Beech tree. Couple of beech trees. We need some shade over here, so maybe a little bit of bamboo will do the trick. And some bushes. A little bit more over here. So yeah, this game is very similar to Planet Coaster, just minus the physics, but with the addition of a lot of this more nitty-gritty, fancy detailing. So if you're someone who likes quick and dirty results and building big, tall structures, then Planet Coaster might be more up your alley. But if you want to get into the really fine details and make really pretty parks and really aesthetic zoo enclosures, then maybe Planet Zoo is your pick, you know? I like the cherry blossoms, these are nice. Add little dots of color. Nice! Alright, let's grab our pandas, which just finished quarantine, and send them off. How do I send you to the... There we go. Move to your new home. Invalid destination. Great. Okay. Do I have to continue the... So I did see those tips, but I'm not entirely certain how to actually make it work. That looks weird. Let me see. I think there's a heat map that'll tell me. Heat map... Habitat. Traversable area. Select an animal to show. Well, huh? I want to show it for the pandas, but they're not in the enclosure yet. But they need to be into the enclosure to see if the enclosure even works? That's annoying. Okay. Apparently this is an invalid enclosure, so I'm not entirely sure how to fix it. So if I select this one, yeah, so it shows me where they can walk around. So I can't, in order to see this, I have to click on a panda first. Well, that's annoying. Okay. Jumpable escape point. Oh, I'm curious. Jumpable escape point. Oh, so there are no escape points. Got it. Okay. So yeah, the park is going well, aside from not being able to put my llamas in their enclosure. Not my llamas, my pandas. We'll figure something out. Maybe if I just continue the fence around the border like it's supposed to? So set this back to whatever it was, 6 meters. How about now? Because the terrain should make it valid, right? Let me see. Pandas. No! I can't do it. Does that mean I have to connect them inside the mountain? Let me see. So let me build from this side. Just as a quick test. If that fixes it, I'm gonna have a little chuckle, I think. Move. There it goes. So now it's scheduled. Now can I mess with this? Maybe I have to finish the enclosure first and then schedule them and then break it again afterward? Let me see. If I... Well, first of all, where's my dude with the crate? There he is. Can I follow you with the camera? Run, buddy, run. Imagine the arm strength required to carry a panda like that. Why is he so happy about it? Okay, I'm not complaining, but anyway, go, go, go. Why is that guy stuck? I assume he probably has the other panda, right? You just crashed into that person. Oh, just body checked that guy. Okay. Oh, you just yeeted my pandas. How could you? Right then. Unbox animal? Are they not unboxing because the enclosure isn't complete? Let me see. Heat maps. Traversable areas. Oh, there's a lot of escape points. Huh. Maybe if I make this taller? But it still says there's escape points there. Okay, what if I switch it to electric? Maybe that was all it was. That the fence was the wrong type. So what if I shrink it back down to 6 feet? Or 2 meters, rather? Huh. Yeah, I guess I did it. That did it. Nice. So I was able to get rid of those extra fence pieces, which looked funny. Oh, they can swim. Okay, well that changes things. So much for using water to separate them. I guess it's a good thing we closed this, or they would totally escape. They would totally just cross this and go munch on my guest or something. Pandas are really strange animals. They have the digestive systems and all the bodily functions to be regular bears, but they insist on eating nothing but bamboo, which is basically nutritionally inert. It's enough to keep them going, but they have to eat so much of it just to survive. It's crazy. Oh no, my capybara has died of old age. How sad. Oh no, my baby. Oh, bother. In loving memory of Graciela, 9.6 years old. Goodness. Well, let's call a vet to take care of that and give that poor capybara a proper burial. That's tragic. What the heck? Habitat. Let's not dwell on sad things. Let's go. Facilities? This is something I've kind of neglected. But let's first get some screens. Habitat Education Board. Let's get one there. And another one right there. Let's maybe have one over here. And one more in the backside. Now we have to link it to the enclosure. So, none. Giant pandas. And there's no power for it, so we'll have to fix that. But first, let's link them all. Giant panda. Boom. Pandas are so cool. I do say that I'm scared of bears, IRL, in real life, but these are fine. I'm not sure that could be dangerous if they wanted to be, but they're behind a wire fence. It's cool. Not powered. I need to set that up. So power sources. How do I get donation bins? Donation bin? Oh, here it is. Donation box. Let's put those by the screens. This is what I haven't incorporated yet. If I do career mode, I'm going to need a lot of these. I can't put it off because I don't have the luxury of having unlimited funds. So we'll do more of those in a minute. But first, I see litter. Litter. But before I take care of that, I need power. Power. Wind turbine, which has a positive effect on people's opinions, right? Nope. But the solar panel does. Oh, that's cool. I can just place it straight up there. Oh yeah, and litter has negative effects with the heat map. That's cool. Oh, this guy's cleaning it. Wonderful. So this should power all of our screens. Let me turn my heat maps off. Yep, there we go. Educational content is running. Not this one, though. Is this one out of range? Wait, this has to be adjacent to a path, doesn't it? Yeah, bother. Although if I put it here, then I can make it accessible if I take this path and build it up. So let's delete the path. No, let go. Let's actually delete this first. Okay. Now I'll make this shorter. Stairs. Still not high enough, so keep it going. There we go. So now guests, in theory, will be able to look down on the enclosure from behind. And now I can build my solar panel. There we go. Wonderful. In fact, let me change that path type to be staff path. Cool. Very nice. And I scooted it forward just a bit, so the screens... Maybe not this one. Is this one, Huh. Not powered. What? What's the range on this? Total objects covered. How many can it cover? Does it say? Oh, it's, the radius is a little bit too small, so maybe if I scoot it... Delete that. Let's try this one more time. I gotta actually eyeball this and make sure that everything is covered. There we go. Perfect. We've done it. Okay, exit. Give me staff path. No, 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 no. Cool. Now it's all sorted. So we have our educational content, our little TV displays. This is cool. And then the donation boxes. Total donations. Can we track that per box? Oh, wow. Holy cow. Did this... Let me through. I'm trying to click this box. Get out of the way. Ugh. 680. Holy smoke. These people are donating a lot. Wow. Well, that's a quick way to make money, isn't it? It's barely been there for very long. Anyway, let's take care of these other enclosures, which I have neglected thus far, and do similar things. Facilities, educational content, habitat education board, habitat education stand. What is the difference between these? Is this one meant to be static, like a blackboard, versus the other one is electric? Static meaning not moving. What am I saying? Let's place one over here. No, 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 no. Cool. Now for donation boxes, where is it? I don't want to scroll for it. It looks like a garbage can with a little coin icon over it. Donation. Huh? Oh, here it is. Not sure what category it's in. Cool. Now these aren't powered, I don't think, are they? Oh, is this one not electric? Oh, okay. So because this one isn't electric, it doesn't need power. Cool. So it's a little bit easier to use. Wait, why is this one not showing anything? Or is it powered? This one's powered, but that might be because I have a solar panel somewhere. Show me heat maps. Oh, of course. I was wrong. It is powered. Okay. Well, that means I need to build another solar panel. So, facilities, power, delete that. Transformer. Well, this is a huge radius. What is the negative effect of this? Pretty serious. Okay, solar panels then. Much weaker and less powerful, but at least it makes the guests like me more. Cool. Did that power all of it? It did not power all of it. Okay. Can I stick solar panels inside of the enclosure? I can, but guests or staff can't really reach it. Well, maybe I just didn't design this park very well as a noob. Let's get a transformer and hide it over here. Boom. Now it's on. Let's go. Llamas. Now let's take care of some other things, like garbage cans and benches, because our guests are making a mess. Classic bin 1, classic bin 2, Australian, Arctic, African, East Asia, European. Oh. I have a lot of South American themed stuff, so where can I find... Let's see. Theme? Oh, there is no continent, is there? Property? No. Material? Oh, it's under theme. Okay. So, South America. There we go. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. It's got flowers and stuff. Okay, well, let's place these on our street corners. So people stop throwing their waste everywhere. Lots of garbage in this park. Is there an optimal strategy for the placement of these, or do I just spam them periodically and whatever looks good? Because that's what I've always done in Planet Coaster, RollerCoaster Tycoon, and it works. It may not work as well as it could work, but it does work. So let me know in the comments if you know of a better way to do this, as opposed to just spamming bins everywhere. Gotta say, I like the theme for these, though. Oh, the giant panda is about to mate. Look at that. He found love. Congratulations, Panda. That reminds me of not Planet Coaster, RollerCoaster Tycoon 3, where when your animals breed, there's no eggs, no incubation, nothing like that. It's always about to give birth. So you could have ostriches, and then you get these notifications that say that these animals are about to give birth, which was so funny because that just doesn't make any sense. And what is... Ew! What's unclean? Habitat 4. Yeah, I've got some messes. High amounts of litter. Well, we just sorted that out by placing a bunch of garbage cans, so I think that'll be okay. Animal is not at its ideal temperature. Uh-oh. We may need more sprinklers in that case. Habitat? Coolers? Let's just place some coolers strategically around, which will cool the place down. Very nice. Cool. Welfare has attracted, protesters? Huh? That's not good. Does that mean that I'm not doing a good job caring for it? Aw, poor Panda. Well, let's see. What can I fix? Oh, hard shelter. I forgot about that. Well, maybe they ought to protest me, because I suck. Let's see. Filters. Theme. Let's check Asia. East Asia. Oh, that's cool. I may have to sacrifice my little forest I built to fit this. That sucks. Oh well. Let's delete these. Holy column. Huh. Okie doke. Well, that made quick work of it. Habitat. That's way too big. Okay. It looks like it's just floating here, so let me remove the water temporarily. Now raise the ground right there. Now put the water back. Cool. Now can the pandas even reach it? Let me see. Heat maps. Not temperature. Traversable area. Animal welfare. So they're not in the best shape, but they're doing okay. Oh, that's not good. Yeah, we got some things we got to work on. Maybe some cooling stations. I think the water will probably help them, honestly, but, nutrition, enrichment, habitat's good. So yeah, enrichment is the biggest detractor for their welfare at the moment, so... Okay. But why can't I see... Oh, that's welfare. I want to see traversable area. Guest needs. Some guests are unhappy. Temperature, habitat. Oh, here we go. Traversable area. Yeah, they can get around just fine. Wonderful. So we need enrichment for these guys. So we have Asia selected. Let's go habitat. Remove llama. Enrichment items. Oh, there's nothing in this category, huh? Okay. Eucalyptus tree feeder. Foraging wall. Laying that on their habitat. Maybe another one on the... No! No! It's supposed to lean on the ground. Okay, never mind. That's not going to work. Forage box. That works. Slow feeder. Scarecrow feeder? No. Pinata zebra? What? Natural termite mound. I don't think that's necessary. Let's go species specific because I don't see anything under the East Asia, the Asia category. So let's go panda. I missed it. Oh, giant panda. So it's under G. Right. Giant panda. Oh, here we go. Tree scatter feeder? So, oh, those just changed quickly. What the heck? So overall they're doing better, but this is fluctuating a lot. Why is the habitat going down so much? What the? Do we need a water pump for this water? Let me try facilities. Water. Temperature regulator? Huh. Let's put this up here. Is this meant to connect to a path? That end is. Okay, so we'll put this over here. So that covers that area. Hungry? Uh-oh. Maybe we need to hire more staff. Or because this is a new facility, the existing staff we have aren't going to it. So let's open where? That's not the tab I want. Zoo, staff, let me see. Work zones. Keeper. I think keeper's what we want. So edit work zone to include all of the enclosures. Boom. Very nice. And we probably want to hire another keeper. Let's go staff, keeper, and you can be assigned to a work zone. Keeper. Yes, yes, feed them! What are you just dumping onto the ground for? There's feeders, my dude! What's wrong with you? Oh, that welfare is in shambles. Habitat, oh gosh. There's a lot of people here. Heh, someone just donated. Only 430? That's less than I checked before. And 500. Are these periodically collected? Is that why it's only says this? Top species donations. Largest donation. Anyway. And who is this? My vet? Yeah, I think that's a vet. Okay. So you're doing better. You're doing better. Although it's hungry. Let's see. Habitat. Toys. For the giant panda. Oh! I like this. But the enclosure's too small for it, so... I may have to move some stuff around. I can't see nothing. That's the nice thing is these trees and whatnot are easy to replace. Is this floating? Oh, bother. Give me that, and, there, that looks believable. Okay. Not the tree, though. The tree is phased into it, so move it! Okay, so we have a climbing platform for them. Habitat. What is this? A drum. What are the things we got? Herb scent marker. A tire. Wind chimes. I'd love to see the pandas play with this. That's cool. No, 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 no. Don't add it to that. Build it inside of it. Enriched. Place 25 different enrichment items. That must be an award. It's not showing up on OBS. It must be something from Steam. Which is not being a scratching tree, Scots pine, which is not showing up because my OBS is set to record the game, not the screen. Anyway. Okay, now how are the pandas? So in the future, maybe I shouldn't try to... Oh yeah, 100% nice. Maybe I shouldn't try to put pandas in here unless... Oh, they need more plants. Yeah, I shouldn't try putting animals in their enclosure until the enclosure is finished. But oh well. No matter. Let's maybe line the house, the animal house, with azaleas. That's cool. Neato Cheeto. Wearing a Speedo. What is this? Alpine currant? Oh, it's a currant bush. I hope that applies to food. It probably doesn't. But if it did, that'd be cool. A black poplar. Just plop that down there. Bengal bamboo. I need more small bushes. Oh, we got rocks. We plop that in the middle of the pond. Let me stick it in deeper, actually. Maybe embed it there so it looks like it's part of the structure. And the rock has grass coming through it. No, no you don't! Not if I have anything to say about it. Let's fix it. That's hardly doing anything. Oh, not that much. Let's see, 2 meters? Such a fine detail. Why do I even care? Fixed it. Okie dokie. Now how do the pandas, how do they fare? For habitat, plants are looking better. No data due to invalid habitat boundary. Right. But they aren't going anywhere, so I guess that's just a sacrifice we've made, but it looks better, so that's good. Now the social, moderate social welfare issues. Oh, insufficient area or crowded issues are present. So pandas like large enclosures, huh? Well, I don't think I can fix that. This is a sandbox park, so I'm just learning. But in the future, if I build another panda enclosure, it will probably be bigger than this one. Which one is the problem? Oh, that's a lot of poo-poos. Ick. Okay. So, let me see. Work zones. Zoo. No, you're blocking my screen. Staff. Work zones. Keeper. So I think a caretaker cleans things out, so... hire you guys. And do they go into the enclosure to clean it? Bro, let me move you inside. It's not gonna let me drop him, is it? Oh, bother. What are your tasks? Litter, transport animal? Maybe I wasn't supposed to hire those guys. Let me see. Who's responsible for cleaning out the enclosures? We have keepers. Your job is... so you clean habitats. Okay, so I hired the wrong people. Gotcha. Let me see. So hire more keepers. Let's drop you there, I suppose. Okay, work zones. No, we gotta select our staff, actually. So staff, keepers, keeper. That's a keeper. Let's make these people happier with bigger salaries. Fully trained, so nothing I can do to improve that. Huh, interesting. So, low workload, who is this? The security guard? Oh. Well, better a low workload than a high workload. Who's this? Let me see. Oh, it's a restaurant person. I'm getting a little tired, he says. Well, let's increase his wage. Pay him for his hard work. Right. So, as I said, let's maybe expand a little bit more, just a few more layers, and then we will call it a day. And this area right here will be reserved for shops and facilities and decorations, I suppose. So, I think, what are these, 7 tiles wide? There we go. I expect these will need to be larger enclosures. So let's make this large. Cool. Alrighty. Now, while we're here, I just had a thought. Well, I mean, it's a thought that I've been having. I just had a thought to share it. So, my channel... Well, I was going to say my channel started as a RollerCoaster Tycoon channel. Technically, way back around 2021, 2022-ish, the channel started as a Minecraft channel because that's just what I was interested in at the time. And figured, oh yeah, there's millions of people trying to start Minecraft channels. How about I do it too? That wasn't a good idea. I didn't really find any success until I started releasing RollerCoaster Tycoon content. And that's when it really took off. And I go, maybe that should be the focus of my channel. And I haven't really looked back. But since then, I have since dabbled in other games. And Vintage Story is a game similar to Minecraft, but a little bit different. It's more focused on survival, has a lot of lore built in, a lot of really cool stuff in Vintage Story. I dabbled in that, and boom, now it's really successful on the channel. But I suspect that because the games are so different, that when you have your notifications blow up with videos from the game that you didn't subscribe to, that you're not interested in watching, it probably is probably a bit of a nuisance. So I am planning to split my channel to have a dedicated Vintage Story channel and a dedicated roller coaster park sim / zoo, a Planet Zoo if applicable channel. So share your thoughts below if you think that's a good idea. Actually, I've already created the other channel for Vintage Story. I just haven't really gone public with it yet. I'm just curious what you all think about that idea. Let me see. Red deer. I like deer. Do we have moose? Moose! Why don't I have moose? I want moose. How about elk? No. Deer. Fallow deer, red deer, and reindeer. I like fallow deer. Fallow deer are cute. How big of a space do they need? 360 meters squared. Well, what do the pandas need? Because they clearly need more than that, and this wasn't big enough. Just to get an idea of how that translates into the game. What is your space requirements? No hard shelter? What do you mean? Oh, no data available. Okay, well that doesn't help. Let's just check up here. Panda. Giant panda. Oh yeah, 900 meters square. So yeah, the deer don't need quite so much space. So maybe not deer? Or I could put deer here, actually. We'll just have a wonky shaped enclosure. Let's do that real quick. Let's go barriers. Go gates. Guest gate? No. Small wooden habitat gate. Go 3. Four? Nope, that doesn't work. 5 meters. Oh, that didn't work. No, no, come back. I think this was 3 meters, wasn't it? No, it was... Huh? Yeah, 3 meters, okay. Okay, come here. Okay, how do I do this? I want that to be a little bit tighter. So maybe what I'll do... Go 5 meters here. Oh, that works. Okay. 2 meters, new. 3 meters? So back to 5. Oh, that's perfect. Lovely. Now I want this to mirror that one, so each of these is 5 meters. So first of all, shrink that down to 2. Here we go. Lovely. And I didn't get too fancy because I did that for this one and I'm still learning and experimenting with how to make that look good. So let's just keep it simple. Not too overly complex, although maybe I could get fancy with it? Nah, but this needs to be taller because deer are jumpers. Let's go 2 meters. The height of a tall man. Yes. So close that. Now, let's go to terrain, sculpting. Do I want to do that or no? Maybe not. Okay, let me delete this first. I just said I didn't want to, but I want to. I take it back, I want to. So remove all of that. Let's try to build some kind of mound here to block the deer from escaping. So, stamp tool. La da 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 da. Okie dokie. Let's go a little bit bigger. And I imagine deer are more inclined to climb, so let me fix those. So it would be nice if I actually had a bit of rock jutting out of the edge here. So let me try. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. do I make this reach over something? That didn't work. Oh, bother. Not these guys again. I don't even have giraffes. Y'all are confused. Anyway. Right. Let's keep finagling our landscape here. Why is there grass here? There we go, fixed it. Here's an idea. This looks way too goofy. It looks too, well, it looks like it was made by a noob, not by nature. So let's push this and separate it. So it looks like it's two separate rock structures adjacent to each other. It's like a little walkway. But that does mean that we need a fence back here after all, so let me grab it. Let's just make it huge. Boom! Problem solved. Now these deer probably want... Why don't we put water here, actually? Let me do that. No, not that. Terrain. Can I only select those two levels? Because that's, this is too small and it's too low. I want it bigger, but not that big. That's way too big. Unless the deer can traverse it. I don't know. Oh no, come back. So perhaps I'll just, do a little bit more work. Make this area not wet. Okay, wait, why did I close that? What am I doing? That almost looks like it'll work. And this fence is much too low with the rocks that they can jump off of and such. Let's go 2.5 meters tall, shall we? Cool. And with that, now we can select individual panels, make them see-through. Thick glass. Wait, that's not what I wanted to do. The controls over here. Oh well, I like it. It adds variation. So there's windows over here, but just glass walls over here, which is nice. Is that thunder, or is that the sound of a giant walking into my park? Because that's what it sounds like. Alright, let's do more research. What does this deer need? Not the panda. Deer. Fallow deer. I like fallow deer. I think I said that already. With the spots on their back. It looks like Bambi. Anyway, let's see. All over Europe. Pretty sure they've been released into the US as well for hunting and whatever, and possibly gotten lost as an invasive species. I'm not sure. But they like grassland, temperate. So not too many trees, probably. I don't know if this is enough space, but it hopefully is. Yeah, that thunder is scary. Not because it sounds like thunder, but because it sounds like a giant beast trying to break into my park. Market! Let's see. Let's adopt Mike and Sonia. Let's actually adopt 3. A buck and 2 females. And let's send them to the quarantine center. Send to zoo. Boom. So they'll receive their quarantine and be examined for possible illnesses. It is raining so hard, my goodness. Let's add some nature. We don't want Asia. We want Europe. See, Europe. Temperate? No. Is this all I get for Europe? Huh? Fence holder? Fence planter? Aren't these supposed to be under, like, scenery or something? Okay, let's just go temperate. Biome. Temperate. Aleppo pine tree. Oh, let's not obstruct a solar panel. Not that it makes a difference, it just wouldn't make sense for that to be there. Alpine currants. Currants are nice. My grandma has currants, and I've had to pick them for her a few times. But the problem is the stems always break off from the bush instead of at the berry, which is so annoying because it means that you can't just stick them in a bag and freeze them. You have to go through and pick all the stems off. We'll have some stumps in the water, as if the water killed them, like maybe this is a newer pool. Oh yes, quarantine passed. Let's go. Now for the habitat, we need some structures for them. Let's go filter, species specific. Let's go to deer. Deer, don't tell me I have to go to fallow, to F to find it. Oh, bother. I wish it was indexed differently. F. No, it's not there. Dama, gazelle, dhole, dingo. Maybe there isn't something specific for it? Deer. Great. Well, in that case, let's just focus on enrichment a little bit. Okay. Enclosures. I didn't leave myself a lot of space, did I? Although if I flatten this landscape right here, I can just stick it over there. So let's do that. Easy solution. What a shame. But it's necessary. First, remove the water, because it's not letting me do this with the water in the way. Then move this. Habitat. Cool. Now I can put the water back. Now it's swimming. Shoot. Change of plans. Let's, raise it up a little bit. How about now? Oh, brother. There we go. Much better. Now, I think that'll do. So let's grab our deer. Our dearest of deer. Move to their new enclosure. Delivery scheduled. Alright, now let's look at possible species to put over here. To book, what did I say? To book and put. I mixed it up. To put over here. We could get an emu. Or a badger? Peacock? Yeah, yeah. Oh, it's a butterfly. Or a moth. Huh, okay. Formosan black bear? From a very tiny region in the world. Fossa? Mammal found in the forest of the island of Madagascar. Oh. Okay. Turtles. Let's get some master uguays. They require very little space though, so maybe not. We'll save that. What's something that requires a lot of space? Not the scorpions. Ooh, giant otters. Otters are cute. Gila monster. Something from my own country. Seal, flamingo. Greater Rhea. I've already got some of those. Grizzly bear. I'm scared of those. Sheep. Himalayan brown bear. Versus the grizzly bear. Which one's bigger? Okay, yep, the grizzly bear is bigger. Got it. What if I just do elephants? How much space do they require? This should be big enough, I hope. Rhino, even more space, goodness. This is the Indian elephant. Do we have an African elephant? African savanna elephant. There we go. Require even more space. Oh. Well, in that case, I could knock out this middle section. And then hope that this is enough space. But then I can get really creative with the actual landscaping. So let's get crazy. Let's grab this tool. Pole. Let's go intensity back up to 40. The problem is trying to do this makes what would otherwise be a very well-shaped rectangular enclosure to make it look natural. We compromise a lot of the space we otherwise had access to. Huh. Well, here's a tool I should have been making use of more. That's cool. Anyway. Oh, bother. Who done it? Hey, what do you think you're doing? Okay. Okay. What's going on here? Call mechanic. And, heat maps. Yeah, where can you escape? Traversable area. Well, I don't see any obvious breaks, so how did he do that? Weird. Back to this, I guess. Let's make this terrain. Make it tall and mighty. And I know elephants can't exactly climb, so this should be good enough. That does look natural. Push that back down. No, 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 no. No! So you flatten to foundation? Oh, bother. I guess we have a pit there now. That's funny. There we go. Let's fix this properly. In fact, this might make sense if it was all part of the same formation of rocks. Now we can, whoops, add to this. Ta-da! Fixed it. We fixed it. Oh, high grass. Right. Back to close that. Back to roughing up this terrain. Oh, wow. Okay, bad idea. Don't hold down the roughen button too long. Okay, so no elephant is going to go through that. Let's flatten this. Or try to, at least. Okay, now we're going to want a river or something going through this. With maybe what do you call this? Where the river gets wide, where it bends? A bay? Whatever you call that, that's what that is. Why didn't that work? There we go. Wonderful. Okay. Do elephants require water? Climbing requirement, oh, they need a tall boundary. Grade 4? What does grade 4 indicate? Does that indicate the kind of I don't know what it means. Oh, that's what it is, right there. Resistance grade 4. Steel mesh. Electric is 6. Steel mesh. Let's not go overkill. Let's keep it basic. But first, we want a gate. Glass track airlock. Track airlock. No! Stop trying to build it there. Viewing dome entrance? Huh. How do I make a viewing dome? No idea. No, not there. $12, $11, $10. $12. Okay, 11 it is. 11. 20. Hey. Why can't I do it? It's not obstructed, your mom's obstructed. Right, let's continue from this side. No, not that. Oh, chain link is 2? Oh, that explains it. Steel mesh. So why does that just magically work? That's confusing. Select all. I think 3 meters was the height. Let me see. 3 meters. 6.6 feet. I like how it says 6.6 feet, but then shows you the actual barriers in meters. I wonder if I can change that in the settings. Let me see. Settings. Interface. Disable all hints? No. Z boundary. Meters. Oh, that makes it easier. Okay. Temperature. Fahrenheit, because that's what I'm accustomed to. Mass. Pounds. That's how you know you're watching an American play the game. Although I will admit that metric is better than imperial. That's why we use it when we do science. It's just easier because it's what I'm familiar with. Although, with a growing up background of making custom paper airplanes from a book that actually has you measure out the parts and glue them together, I'm somewhat familiar with it. Anyway, so what else do they need? They need a grassland, desert, aquatic. Okay. So we've got the river for them. That's good. Water requirement. Holy smoke. Land requirement. Holy smoke. Maybe this isn't big enough. I have a feeling this isn't big enough. Let's make this bigger, shall we? Okay. Can I just grab these and pull it? Oh, that detached it. Never mind. Okay, delete. Just delete these. Delete everything. It's easy to fix. We'll just build more. We'll give them the biggest enclosure that ever did enclose anything. Overshot it. Boom. That ought to do it. Now we have to make this river bigger. So terrain. Remove that. Now, let's do this some more. I sure hope that's enough. Maybe. Possibly. Right then. Let's, expand our path, I guess. Obstructed? What? Oh. That means I gotta move these. Gotcha, mate. Gotcha there, mate. Now we can continue this. So, shrink this down to... There we go. Obstructed my foot. There we go. Okay. Now, this should, in theory, be big enough. But now we want to make this into a beautiful savanna. So to be a desert, let's go to this. No, not this. This. Sand and sand coarse. Let's go with coarse. Mostly coarse. This could take a while. And a little bit of grass, because it is a savanna, not just a straight up desert. Then rock, more rock, auto paint. Let's use that to fix the water. If I messed up any spots. Now the area around the water should be green or mud. So let's go soil. There we go. Some parts are muddy, some parts are grassy. It's the watering hole. Nice. Let's go soil, turn the intensity down, and use that to make a kind of barrier. Whoops, not like that. Let's try fine sand in a few spots. Maybe this spot is a sandy beach. Yeah, there we go. I think this is coming together beautifully. Let's go nature. Let's remove temperate, because that's not what we want. Let's go, let's see, continent, Africa, biome, desert. Quiver tree. I want some, like, dragon's blood? Huh? What if we also include grassland? Cypress, that was tiny. Heh! Topiary. That's not what we want. Ooh, an olive tree. Do we have a baobab tree? Or like some acacia trees? Oh yes, baobab. Just a few of them. We have aloe vera. Then we got some pine trees. African oil palm. Yeah. Nifty. African daisy. It's a cute little plant. Let's get some aloe plants. Candelabra tree. Common reeds. Here we go. Yeah, put those in the water. Yeah, I'm really liking how this is coming together. I could probably get away with ordering the elephants now, so let's look at those. Elephants. Market. I imagine they like to be social, so I probably want all 4 of them. Oh, there's a countdown. Cool. You're in some pretty bad shape. Let's just adopt them all. All right. Now let's send them to quarantine to be checked up. Quarantine. Okay, what does this mean? Cannot be released? Of course not. Okay, let's work on this enclosure a little bit more. This is starting to look a little rough and out of place. I should probably make it bigger or maybe smooth it out. So let's Smooth some of its more jagged edges. Love the sound effects, that's cool. Yeah, that's better. And I like the little nook here and the sand collected on the inside. What happens if I auto-paint it? Nothing, it's already painted. Right. Rock. Let's try to roughen it up a bit. Okay, so now it's all the same consistency. Let's get some smooth bits mixed in. Okay. Yeah, this is good. Serious industry discovered. Okay, I have a lot of notifications that I've been putting off. Let me see what's going on. Close that. Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Serious industry discovered, vet requested. Well, we better take care of that. Who is that? Oh, come back. Facility type, quarantine insufficient? I'm not sure how that works, but so these three, I think, are the ones that are okay to move. So we'll move them to their enclosure. And the last one... Oh no, not more protesters. Okay, which one needs the hospital? Oh, let me out. Ugh. Habitat has become invalid? How so? What happened? They must have broke it. Too many notifications, I can't keep up. Not in its ideal temperature? Oh yeah, because it's too hot. Okay, I have so many loose ends going on. I need to really get things under control. Let's get some coolers. Oh yeah, it's really hot. Oh, that looks better already. Okay. Is there a water sprinkler I can place? Not for deer. Nah, let me see. Sprinkler. Well, that'll help. Okay, now what? Quarantine passed, ready to leave. Oh, good. So looks like they were healed up nice and well. Oh, here's the elephants. Nice. Look at him. Look at this big fella. Whoops, did not mean to take a screenshot. How do I go? Okay. Got some scrapes on you, buddy. Ghost, have an albino breed? Whoa, really? Oh yeah, Control Shift G. Okay, who's my albino breed? Animals hungry. Do I not have enough food? I may not have enough food. My poor animals. I'm a noob. I'm sorry. Let's see. Food. For deer. Veggie jelly cake. No, don't put it there. Fine, put it on the ground. Nice antlers. Maybe I just need more staff? Heat maps. Traversable area. They go a munch on that cake? Oh, look what they're doing. Oh, that's so cute. So is this the family-friendly version of deer mating? That's really sweet. Anyway, let's look at what other things we can fix. Hungry, that hopefully will be fixed. Habitat too small. Become invalid. How does that happen? Is it the tree being in the way? I don't know how to make that go away, but Wait. Right, I'll just pretend it's not a problem, and it, yeah. Well, it's all good. Animals hungry, habitat too small. Oh, I think we got it under control, look at that. Keeper cannot reach the habitat? Huh? Really? Well, they got in, though. Work zone setup. Oh, that's why. Right. I gotta update my work zones. So, close this. Staff. Work zones. Keeper. To include our 2 new enclosures. There we go. We also need to edit the, well, I guess we don't need to work on an engineer, whatever you call it. It's fine. What are all these? Boom. Haha. Many guests think tickets are underpriced. It was overpriced earlier, wasn't it? Disease risk. Are y'all gonna clean it? Why do I have 2 vets doing the same job? Y'all are not doing your job. I mean, you're doing your job, just you're doing it too well. Right. Oh, he does clean it. He's sucking it all up. Cool. The poop vacuum. I like that detail. That's funny. What are you doing? Oh, they're fighting. Am I not supposed to have multiple males? Outsider gender ratio. Oh, bother. This one is the alpha male, right? And you chased him off, so we had a dominance dispute by the look of it, but I think they're okay. Welfare. The terrain is set up as inappropriate for this animal. What do you like? Let me see. Terrain? Hard shelter. The terrain is not ideal. House, so navigable land. So we have more than we need, I think. No welfare equipment for climbing? Huh. Okay then, let's fix that. Yeah. Let's go gender, or not gender specific, species specific. Species. Elephant. Let's go African elephant. That'll be at the top, won't it? I don't see it. Maybe just under E? Nope. Maybe it's giant African elephant. What are you considered, my friend? African savanna elephant. So, ASE. Here it is. Cool. Habitat bedding, classic shelter, Australia shelter, African shelter. Let's give them the African one just to say themed. That's cool. Is that too close to the edge? Let me move it. Then we'll give them bedding. I can't see. Love the music. Okay, did that fix it? Let me see. Welfare is looking better. Terrain still isn't totally ideal. Now they have a hard shelter. The terrain setup is inappropriate for this animal. Climbing. Do they need something to climb on? Let's get food and water. Why is this getting highlighted? What is this? Huh. I'm so confused. Why is this fence segment and this fence segment getting highlighted when I select the water? That's... No, don't favorite it. Okay. I'm gonna actually put that there. Couple of feeders. More feeders. Now for water. To be nearby. There's one there. They can probably drink this water, honestly, but just to be safe. Oh! Oh no! Well, we have a problem. We have a serious problem, but let's watch. This looks exciting. Big bull elephant. Sent everyone running. That's funny. Right. Emergency capture of the animal. How did they just bust it? Right then. Let's, let me edit. Oh, okay, it's fixed. Great. But how did that happen? Did I accidentally delete it, or did it actually break? I'm not sure what just happened. Let me Control Z a few times. Okay, well that wasn't the problem. It looks like I need to have a work zone for this guy to actually take care of it. Okay, well, berries need patching up. Yep, there's a break in the berry habitat 7 this month. The pay is pretty good. Don't you even think about it. Don't you even think about it, big boy. You've caused enough problems today. Oh no, that was this guy. Not the other one. Wait, are you all males, or do you just all have tusks? I don't know. I guess I don't know much about elephants. For some reason, I assumed that female elephants didn't have tusks, but I could be completely wrong there. But obviously, this guy is the alpha male. He's huge! Enrichment? Oh, is that because I broke all these? Do I have to move them to make them register again since I hit Control Z and then Control Y so many times? Huh. Anyway, work zones. We need work zones because clearly this isn't secure. Work zones, let's see, staff, work zones, new work zone. This will be called... Actually, no, what are these guys called? Staff, mechanic, okay. Work zone 3. Mechanic, what am I saying? Mechanic. Include each habitat, as well as the solar panels, the water facilities. I may need to hire more mechanics because this is a lot. This is a lot to cover. Break room. And what is this? The workshop. Yep. I think that's all he needs. Okay, now for new staff, we want another mechanic. And you, sir, will be assigned to the work zone. Why is it called Work Zone 3? I thought no. Wait. Hold on a minute. I have a feeling that oh wait, no, it is. Mechanic. Enter. There we go. Fixed it. Wonderful. Oh, what a mess. But there... Holy pile of turd. What kind of vacuum cleaner is going to clean that? Huh. What is this about? Animal welfare has attracted. Good to see he's fixing that. Let's press up this last bit here, and then we'll call it a day. So let's go to construction. Special effects, art shapes, centerpieces, props, signs, and lights. I know what I forgot to do is benches. Facilities. South American bench. This is cool. It's a lot of people here. Good heavens. We have 1,141 guests. That's a lot. Animal has escaped. Oh, not again. Why did you do that? What's wrong with you? Is the enclosure broken? Huh. Oh, okay, I don't even know what I'm doing. How did I build this? I want to find more stuff like that, but I don't know what category it's in. Topiary. Facilities. Animal exhibits. Construction. Oh, African buildings? Cool. That might be a fitting thing to build here. Oh, and this one has like an opening for paths to go through. That's cool. Let's let's not bother with that. Construction. That's cool. Want to move it over a little bit, though. So those are mirrored now. So many options. I'm just scratching the surface. There's so much cool stuff in this game. I don't want an aquatic nature scene. I can't use that. Let's see. Nature scene. There we go. Model rock tree? South American, South American, North African. There we go. African nature scene. So get rid of this. Let's put this one here instead. Because that is cool. Even if these are all slightly misaligned. Can you not fight, please? Troublemakers. Huh, it's a meerkat. Yeah, I'm not really sure what else to do. I could go on forever just being creative and placing things down, but I think this is a great place to leave it off. Everyone, thank you so much for watching and indulging me as I tried Planet Zoo for the first time. If you enjoyed the video today, be sure to indicate with a like, subscribe, and comment below if you'd like to see more content like this, and if you'd like to see me dabble in career mode for Planet Zoo. But until next time, have a good one, everyone!